Hey, Massa.
Yo.
I am at the Syndicate Guy in Oxborough, Everfall.
No. It's not there. You got to look on your map, and you will see on the northeast corner, just before you get into Brightwood, you'll see a shrine there and something that says Syndicates Enclave next to it. So just log into the shrine, and it'll put you right into
Say
the
it again.
enclave.
This is a bad mother.
Okay,
That would be, yeah, like if you went northeast from the
I'm on
town,
my
it'll put
way.
you right there.
Oh, that's that
They say
bizarre,
that
cool
means
little
it's a bad
Yeah.
mother.
cave enclave.
Bat cave.
They
Well, I
say
like to
that
think
cat
of it as a
means
master
it's a
cave, but
bad
it's,
mother.
feel free to call it
Well, you are a little batty, so.
what you
Here we are.
Okay. All right.
They say that
Well,
cat
let's get this
means
thing
it's a
started. I don't want to
bad
hold
mother.
anybody up. Don't know what you guys want to do. Maybe we'll put something together afterwards. All right. Good evening for everyone out there in video land listening, and for those that are here. This is the monthly KOTT company meeting. We want to discuss a few topics, give away a few goodies, and have the people out here, the people that are members of this company, sharing the ideas, hopes, and aspirations that they may have. So I have a few things listed, and I'm going to start with, with our goals. Our goals are, or well, my ideals of the goals. I don't know, people have their own individual, but my ideas of the goal as a company leader is to have each member help other members out. Now, what does that mean? That doesn't mean you have to go and drag people into an expedition that you're doing. If you want a pug, that's fine. It's nice though to know that you can do something that somebody lower or just not at your level can do, and invite them by using the company chat, saying we're doing a level so and so, a regular run at Dynasty, for instance. Does anybody want to join us? Try to pick membership first or whatever if you can, because this does two things, a couple of things. One, it builds camaraderie with members, so they get to know each other and kind of have fun with each other. Hopefully, if they run through it. And the other thing is, I don't know if there was another thing I just said that, but anyway, you try to look out and help people. One thing I like to do is people that are either mid 50s or at a level where they can do dynasty, is to help them get dynasty done. This helps them to get up to level 60. When they come out of there, they can start doing Genesis runs and Lazarus runs. Those are the two dungeons that I think are best to do when you are a new 60. It helps you to get gear. It helps you to get bumps. Sometimes we just do speed runs in Genesis, and that'll help you to get stuff on the quick tip. But if you really want to learn it, yeah, you need to stick around and do it to the full. Now, when I run them, I like to take it step by step and explain to individuals what's happening, and not just run through it and assume that they know what's going on or they should. Uh, Nobody's gonna laugh at anybody. We're not gonna make fun of you or whatever, or yell at you or whatever. Or at least I don't want to hear about that because that's not what we represent or I want us to represent. Again, I invite people in the company under the rule of you can play this game any way you want as long as you're having fun. But please don't offend and piss off other people because that can cause you to be expelled from the company. And this is something I had to do to keep the peace. Sometimes people don't understand that, and it can cause a rift or whatever from time to time. But those are the rules. There's only a few rules that I impose around here. That's one of them. The other is we try not to discuss religion, politics, or other things that may offend other persons in the company. I mean, because not everybody, but people have different beliefs systems. This is not the place to argue somebody that your religion is the right one and theirs is ridiculous, or politics or whatever. You're entitled to believe what you want, and if you must do that, take it into a private channel. Don't have that discussion in a channel that's general, like the channel we're in right now. This is a general channel. I have a channel I created called the Rant Channel, and if you want to go in there and talk about stuff that I usually prohibit, fine. You can talk about what you want. I just don't want to impose on other persons. Um, Officers, people ask me about their ranks and why haven't their ranks changed and so on and so forth. Welcome, Hanway. People ask about their ranks, and I basically I don't have a system with it. Usually, what it is well, first of all, if you're in Discord and you start out as a white character, your name is in white, and you don't have a green or a blue or gold or whatever. That's because you're brand new. After a while, and sometimes I overlook them and don't do them right away, because I count on my officers to remind me. I'll bump you up to a squire, which is the blue. That means you've been here for a couple of weeks or whatever. Or maybe you've been here a few days, but you've been active, and so I noticed you and I remember you, so I'll bump you up to that. Usually the last rank I will make regular players is a knight. That means you're here, you're in Discord, you know, people know you, we la ha ha, we hee hee with each other. And above that would be my counselors, consultants. Well, I need a counselor too after a day with this. But anyway, they're usually my consultants, and those are the persons who are usually on with me all the time, and we just talk about everything. So they help me to keep my shit in order and to do the right thing, and we bounce off of each other. There's only a few people that get that position, and I make it fewer. It seems like every time I turn around, because some of them had to be let go as well, or they just decided to leave. Um, yeah, and that's what that's about. The officer's duty. Officer's duties are based. Okay, let me go over this again. Their duties are to help others out, look out to see those things that I mentioned. I kind of expect them to do it. I expect an officer to ask people to do things in Discord with them, and it's not just always to benefit the new player. It's also to benefit them, because sometimes they're a new player just learning to be a healer, and they'll invite people in to help them to get something done rather than pug it out again, you know. And also to keep me in the loop about something that may have happened while I was away, you know, something negative, is terribly bad or whatever, and then I can either straighten it out, discuss it with the person, or decide to give them the boot. Mind you, I don't kick people out of here lightly. If when I do, it hurts me, because I look at everybody that joins this company as part of a family eventually. I've been playing this game since it came out. I've been playing games, period, since, let me see, I guess the last 30 years. Yeah, I'm an older guy, and I've been around, and it's the same story all the time. You get people in, you have fun, you get to know them, and sometimes they become personal friends. Some of the people that are in this company have been gaming with me for the last 10 to 20 years or whatever. And those are good friends of mine. I mean, even though they're online, I've never seen them. They're friends. And just like you guys, I feel like, you know, I build up a relationship with you. So it's not easy for me to either have to remove a person or to lose a person for whatever reason. Like I said, basically the people who I do remove is because they were away for 30 days, and I just try to keep the list at a certain level. Um, Beyond that, yeah, that's basically what officers do. Before I move forward, are there any questions on any of this that I'm talking about right now? Anybody? One Mississippi, two Mississippi, and Henry. Hopefully, you're not recording this and putting a patent on it. All right, moving right along. Oh, we usually do company chess runs. We lost the person who usually would fulfill those company chess runs. And so I'm looking for somebody. We do have one guy who was really good, and I'm not going to mention any names, but people know who he was or whatever. He's really good, but his wife just let me know that he's really busy lately. And hopefully he'll hear about this, and when he gets a chance, maybe he'll want to step in and do some more of those great chess runs like he did for us once
Please
or
give us another try. We're not all dickheads.
twice.
He'll be back. Things have been really bad at work. So bad
Nah.
that he's threatened to put in his 2 weeks twice in the last month.
Oh
So
wow. Yeah. I hope
it's
that
just been
doesn't
bad.
happen. Yeah,
We'll
I get
just give him a hug for all of us.
it. Yeah, but yeah, we like to do that because any of you out there who have done elite test runs, I have met very few people that say, "Oh, they were always great and they run smooth." That's a lot of bullshit, because people go in there and either they're not prepared to like step in and heal you and stand in the mess, and I get that. If you're like a level 55 doing an elite test run in Merc Guard, you're gonna get killed as soon as you step foot on anything. If you make a motion like you're doing something, so you follow people and you just get the chest. But then you got people that can res you, that can heal you, or wait for you to get to the place for the next move or whatever, and they don't do that. So our company chess runs are designed so that if we get like three groups of five, you know, if we get 15 people or more, we break them down so that each group has a healer in it, and then we usually have two tanks. One tank is leading it, and another tank is kind of assisting them in it or whatever. This way, everybody gets something out of it, and they don't get left behind. And especially if you're newer, you get bumps. They bring up your gear score. You get gear that's better than the stuff you're wearing or whatever. Maybe even some luck sets or whatever. And so they just run better. So and it's a private thing. Yeah, we may get people that follow us, and that's going to happen whenever you do a test run. But no, we don't go out PvP so that anybody else doesn't get anything. If they want to follow us, fine. But if we see that people are pulling mobs to us or whatever, so they can like go and loot the orichalcum and all that nonsense or whatever, then we'll let them just die at some point. We'll let them run off, and then we won't help them out or whatever anymore until we can leave them behind. But yeah, it's great for like running stuff as a company. And again, this is another way of team building and camaraderie because we joke around, we have fun, people get to know each other more this way, and it leads to a better company, not just a place where we order you to pay money every month and fight in some war, which there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. I mean, if you're about the war effort and taking keeps or whatever, I'm down with that. I'm not the one to lead them because I don't have a knowledge of that, but we do have people in the company that come from that and are still a part of it. They do invasions, and they also, have a lot of knowledge about, how all of that works. And you can go to them for information. They could set it up for you. And some of you newer guys may be duelists and have information and all that. And we do plan to put together like a dueling event at some point. Where we get together and we fight each other, and there'll be a prize given away and all that kind of stuff. Um, Oh, also another event which is relatively new to us is we do something called the bare naked chest runs. And don't laugh and don't start thinking dirty thoughts or whatever.
Dungeon run, not chest
Oh,
run.
Chester, thank you, Wicked. See, this is why I need people like you by me. Uh, we do bare naked dungeon runs, expeditions, or whatever. And what we do with that is we start an expedition with nothing but the skin that we were born with on. Well, the panties that they let us wear. That's what you would call them. We go into the expedition. We'll start with Amrine, and all you get is a wooden sword because you need some kind of weapon to fight. Well, you can't go in and kill anything with your bare hands, and you barely killing them with a wooden sword. You cannot use anything in your inventory. It's best to just empty your inventory into a storage shed, leave it there until you're done, so you don't get confused. You can't use any potions. The only thing you can use are things that drop within it. So now, if you go into the bare naked dungeon run and a potion drops, which would probably be a common potion in Amrine, you can now use that. If a sword drops, you can use that. If a hatchet drops, you can use that. The first person that gets a sword and a shield becomes the tank. Whether you have tanking experience or not, you become the tank for that group. If you get a life staff, whether you have experience or not, you are now the healer for that group. You're allowed to respect your attributes once it's determined that that's the role you're going to play, and you can respect your attributes anytime you want within the game. Just let your group know that you're not that you're respecting at the time, so everybody can hold up while you do that. So your armor, your gear, you will go through Amron, whatever you find. You'll be surprised by the time you get killed like or wiped for the first couple of bosses or whatever. You'll have gear to finish it. Next we move on to Starstone. Now you're ready to go into Starstone, which is a little higher than Amron. Same rules apply. I mean, we don't get naked again. We can keep what we found in Amron and move into Starstone. And from Starstone, we go into Depths. And from Depths, we usually finish at Dynasty. Hopefully, we have enough people to finish a Dynasty. Now, hopefully, in the groups that we run, we have enough people that, most people know these dungeons anyway and can walk you through it if you haven't done it before. But it's a lot of fun most of the time, and it's good. It's a good thing to run through, whatever. Um, let's see, blah 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 blah, and blah, 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 blah. I had something here with Wicked's name on it. Remind me, Wicked. What were we talking about earlier?
Um,
Oh, we were talking about wanting to help others and not just particular people. You
oh
want to
yeah,
elaborate on that?
I thought you done good said that.
Well, I talked about what
Well,
it's about, but I want to be more specific. If you don't mind, if not, I'll go over it again.
yeah. So here's the deal. Everybody needs a helping hand. Most people in this guild are like incredible about it, but it doesn't hurt every once in a while just to try to reach out and I know that especially people that are new, like they don't see chat. The chat in this game really sucks. But like they don't see it. I'm trying to get your attention to see if I can help you. But I mean, stop picking your onion or whatever for a second. Just go try to help somebody kill a bear or whatever, get the poor guy through stuff. And then, the stronger we make our weakest guy, the stronger we all are. Let's fuck shit up.
Yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Thank you, Wicked. Okay, well, I guess now's the time when we do the giveaway. Does anybody have anything that they'd like to give away to the members? This is a moment where we roll on something that someone has to give away. Whoever gets the highest roll on it gets to they win the prize. Now, if you don't want it, don't roll on it just to be rolling or whatever. Let the people who want it, and if nobody but one person wanted to roll, then let them have it.
Well, to be to be
Where
fair,
did that come from?
I didn't know that was part of our.
The crickets.
I didn't know I could do that shit. Who did that?
Me.
Dang it.
No, no, hold on to a comment and just let me know what it is, and I'll have somebody roll, and then you can give it to that person.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
Sounds
didn't know
good.
we did that. So next time I will. I do a lot of solo stupid farming. I'll have a
Yeah,
pile
that's
of
cool. That's cool.
goodies for next time.
What was that?
So I've got a prize that everybody but me and Mensa are gonna roll for. It is a surprise. Nobody knows who it is.
I like surprise.
So,
Oh,
so
oh, you're not going to mention it? It's just a surprise for them to
no,
roll on?
it's just a surprise.
All
Nobody
right,
knows who
well,
you.
everybody start your rolls for the surprise, I guess.
How?
Well,
Just do a slash roll, and if there are any ties, we'll have somebody re-roll. I thought I
Splash roll
seen.
in what?
Hold on a second.
In
An
chat.
area.
In area, okay. Yeah, I
yeah.
almost missed that. All right, so we got a 5, a 2,
We got T Dog and Callan.
tied at 5. Okay, any other rolls? There's a 3, a 4. So far we got T-Dog and Cow in time. Did everybody roll? Is there anyone else that wants to roll and missed out on it? Okay, so the two fives have to roll off. Do another roll, T-Dog, and do another roll, Cowan.
Ooh,
Damn.
T-Dog
ooh.
rolls a 5, and T-Dog wins. T-Dog wins the prize from Wicked. Thank you, Wicked. And what was it comment that you had? Because I missed the chat that you put out.
1,000 gold.
Oh, okay. So we have some gold being rolled on. Again, and by the way, that was the prize I think that Wicked gave away also with some gold. So tonight's a money night, and we can begin the rolls again. And if you just won on a roll for gold, please don't roll again, T Dog. Or was it Cowan?
No, I didn't win anything.
Oh, okay, so roll again, everybody, on the next Wicked. What is
Oh,
this?
another.
This is snake eyes.
Bam. Beat my
Fine.
fives.
Cowan rolled another 5. Oh, Arrow rolls a 5 as well. Any other rolls? Going once, going twice. All right, two fives roll off again. Aaron rolls a 5 and Cowan a 1. Aaron
Ooh,
wins.
that's a 3. That is not a 5. That's not even dyslexia. I don't know what to call that. Turning a 3 into a 5. That's just blind.
That's a lucky win. All right, I also have something to give away. It's a dirty sock that I found that I don't need it. No, I'm just kidding. Um, what was it? Can't find anything. Oh, I'll show you what the item is in company chat, and you can decide if it's something that you can use. There. It's a Tanner gloves. It's Tanner gloves, rather. Is anybody interested in Tanner gloves? If you are, then you can roll. Wait, one second. Don't roll yet. Let me get back to area chat. All right, go ahead and roll.
I believe I already have some of those.
All right, Blue Sex rolls a 2. Comet rolls a 6. Any other
Ooh,
rolls?
big 6.
Going once. Going twice. Comet wins the roll. Nobody's gonna beat that
Right.
anyway. Comments dice are the suspect here, but we'll let that go.
They're weighted. That's okay.
So I have a secret prize to give away.
All right, hold on 1 second. Let me just get rid of this thing.
Excellent.
All right, who's that
I
with the
got
secret
you,
prize?
dog.
Uh, Newman.
Okay, Newman has a secret prize. So, did you want to mention about company funds? Yeah, we want to discuss that as well. Let's get this last roll out if that's what it is.
Oh, I
For
agree.
Newman's
Just
secret prize, Calvin rolls a 1, T Dog rolls a 6, and R rolls a 6. Anyone else want to roll?
Uh,
Luna rolls a 3.
Luna! Damn.
All right, so Ara and T Dog, please roll again. T Dog's got hot dice.
Ooh.
No kidding. There you go. Come get your goodies.
Sheesh.
Let's see. Where's Tito? I'll come to you.
All right, guys. Anybody else got anything they want to share or get rid of? Weighing their bags down.
jeez.
I still haven't put my shit back in my inventory from the naked dungeon fucking
Hmm.
run we did whenever the fuck that was.
One of the things we decided on doing, we haven't really discussed it much because, like I said, there was a big interruption and the people I was going to discuss it with are no longer here. So, one of the things I think we discussed was we wanted to be able. Well, first of all, we have people that are donating money into the company vault. That money hasn't been hit on since this company has been formed on this server actually, and really due to the fact that, like I said, we're not warring, and so there's like what about 80 in it now, 60. Let me just see what's on there. I know I had to give 20 back to somebody who accidentally accidentally gave their money away, so I gave it back. Yeah, we got excess of 80, almost 81,000 in it right now. One of the suggestions was, and correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, was that we were going to uh, either contribute this to people who are crafting, for people who request certain items, that they can use the funds to purchase some of those items from said crafter. The other was that during certain events or whatever, like when we do the dungeon run, uh, we could give away 10 or 20,000 to a member of each of the groups. Like I said, we run 3 groups. We'll pick a number out of the hat, or we'll have members. Like for instance, if I'm leading a group, it'll be 4 people plus me in a group, and so everyone in that group will roll. Whoever wins, they'll win the 10,000 or the 20 or whatever we agree upon on it. So, was there anything else, Wicked, that you think that we discussed, or T Dog, that we discussed on this?
Well, yeah, we had a plan, and then thank God we didn't do it, or we would have no fucking money left whatsoever. So I thought we were shelving this whole idea. I mean, I don't mind doing the prizes for the runs, that's great. But as far as doing all the different crafting stuff, I mean, we could have just lost everything because we were getting ready to fund somebody and we would have been fucked.
Right.
So now I'm beginning to wonder if maybe that's not the greatest idea in the world. But we do need to know who's doing what kind of crafting, like seriously,
Yeah.
and then we will, yes, we do want to start at some point helping, which we
Mhm.
had planned on doing, and then it got all fucked up. As you guys have noticed, we've lost a bunch of people, but I think personally it's going to end up for the better.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, well, yeah, it's still something we got to talk about. Again, I have to have another officers meeting with the few officers I do have, and we're going to discuss this further. I mean, that's a good idea as well that T Dog put out as far as like when we do expeditions, that we could use some of the funds to pay for like the honing stones and the potions maybe, well, not necessarily potions, so we get those for free, but the foods like the attribute foods and such things. Whatever. Although that sounds like that's going to deplete a lot of money real fast if we do that. How often are we doing that? Because we do dungeons every day. an expedition. So that's, yeah, I don't know. Maybe one of those things, like we'll buy everybody honing stones or whatever for the particular run.
Well, we'll just. I mean, I can craft all the food. I have 200 in cooking. I can make all the potions.
Hmm. Yeah.
So I just don't do any like fucking armor crafting or any of the trophies or any of that kind of shit.
Yeah, I
Which
think that was one
it's
of the things
something
too. That
that
was
we
that
do
was
need.
Yeah, I think trophies was another good idea as well. I'd like to see that happen. Like, I mean, personally, because that's one
Well,
of the difficult
yeah, we
things to
were
get.
gonna fund the person to get all of the stuff that they needed for that. You know, they
Hmm.
were still lacking like a bunch of schematics and stuff to make chests and everything, but we definitely need somebody that can do furnishing and,
Hmm.
you know, because those fucking chests are ridiculous amount of money to try to buy. They're way cheaper to make those things.
Yeah, crafted items. All
I
right,
mean,
duly noted.
the most expensive thing really is the stupid rune, and it's not that expensive, a grand, and they want 20 grand back.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're going to discuss this further. Like I said, I got to pick a date and time, which is good for you guys, the officers here, and we'll run it through. And again, everybody here has a say in anything, so you don't have to be in the meeting to let me know what it is that you see happening. I'll take a note of it, and we'll discuss that idea. We'll bring that to the table, whatever ideas people that are not officers have, and discuss it. Reason why I don't make
Especially events. If you have any ideas about events, if you've had an event on another game, or you have this great idea at 5 o'clock in the morning, write that shit down and let's check it out. I mean, it's always fun to do something. It doesn't have to be, something that the game intended. It can be something that we invent inside the game. So, if you have any ideas,
Yep,
express
yep.
it.
Talk about it. Make a meeting here and talk about how you feel. That's what I say. But anyways,
We do have a suggestion box fucking
yes, T
channel
Dog, you
that
have homework. You have to do homework now. That's what it's come to. You have an assignment. But yeah, is there anything else that anyone brings to the table? Anything that somebody needs to get done or would like to do tonight before we break this up or whatever? Farm some
All
of
right.
the bosses for crafting it. That sounds like a plan.
Oh yeah.
Anything else?
I just wanted to introduce myself. I joined a couple days ago. I'm still new to the game, so still trying to learn. But I just wanted to introduce myself. I go by Super normally, um, but nice to be here.
Oh,
Good.
welcome.
Hi,
Nice to meet you.
Super.
Welcome.
What's your name here? What's your character here?
Blood Wraith.
Okay,
Blood
that's
Wraith.
who you are. Right, thank you. Because I
Yep.
need to make sure that the name in Discord reflects the name that you play by. So I'm just going to add a little something to it so people can see who you are in game.
All right.
Hey,
Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great
and
having you.
I'll mention this to you as well. I'm not a very high level 60. I'm pretty low level in strength and stuff, but a couple of weaklings can get a lot done together than just one guy. So don't
Oh
hesitate to
yeah.
ask me just because I'm not very high. I'll be happy to drop whatever I'm doing and you go help kill a bear like wickedly said that bear's a son of a bitch. But
Fuck those
yeah.
bears. I got killed by a bear yesterday in that damn invasion. Actually, me and Valley got killed by the same bear. He was like,
Right.
Wicked, I protected you. And I'm like, really? Your body's literally laying on top of mine. This bear went right through you and right through me. Fucking
Yeah.
bear.
All right,
Assholes.
so
This is comment. I just want to
hello.
say, I I haven't been on game very much lately just because life's been really crazy. But if you guys ever need me for something, healing or is primarily what I do, or I can do um,
Anything. You're
damage,
amazing. We
anything,
love you.
anything
We
but
miss
tank. I
you.
don't tank, but feel free to send me a message on Discord, and if I'm available, I can jump on. I won't be offended. Like you won't be bothering me. So if ever anybody needs me or you're looking for someone, feel free to message me.
Yeah,
When we're looking for help, do we just message in Discord or would we do it through game in the company?
both.
Either
There's a
either
channel in
way.
here called the lobby, the expedition lobby. You can join that, and people will see you in there. But I suggest that you always start it by asking in the company chat. You know, I'm looking for
Okay.
help with such and such, or I'm here to help so and so. You know, that's how we started first. But being in Discord generally, even if you're not in the lobby channel, you can come. The general channel that we're in is the one we're in now, I believe, which is the Voices, New World Voices. So this is where we just hang out at basically. So you will come in here, and if you see other people, you let them know what you want to do, or see if they're getting ready to do anything. Because a
Okay.
lot of times what'll happen is there'll be 5 people in voices, and we'll just like whoever's in that channel already, since they're there, we'll say, well, let's start with who we got here, and then we'll see if we got space for anyone else that's in the channel. So it's good to log into it now and then, even if you're not, saying anything, whatever, just come in and say hello. Sometimes people get to know who you are, you know.
Yeah, definitely will do.
Hmm.
To
Also, sometimes like I'll monitor recruitment a lot because I look for ECRs constantly.
Hmm.
So if I'm not paying attention to the company chat as closely as I could, you could always, at or just say, hey, Newman or at group sex,
Oh,
come help me.
Hmm.
And if you ping me directly, then I'll know to pay attention. So, yeah.
Okay.
okay. Yeah, because I've been currently I've been having actually a hard time with like doing the dungeons and stuff because it's hard getting people together. So that's what stopped me yesterday from leveling. So
Oh, okay. Because throughout the day, I don't know if people are missing it. You know, like you said, if you're not in the channel or you're busy, you may not see it. But throughout the day, I always ask a few times a day. Does anybody need anything?
okay.
Anybody want to run anything? And I'll look to see if it happens, and sometimes it just doesn't happen. But yeah, people are here that are willing to help. But sometimes, like I said,
Sure.
it will take you to log into the voice channel. Sometimes I'm not in the voice channel, but I'm looking at it. I got it up on another screen, and if I see somebody's in it, I'll jump down and see what's going on. Or other
Okay,
people will
sounds good.
jump in. Yeah. All right. So, did we agree on what we're doing? We're doing the farming thing, or was there was something else that was suggested too, right? What are we doing?
are you talking about activity right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just stepped in for the meeting. I could
I
probably
got a
got a
boogie too.
No,
boogie
that's
for a
cool.
little
That's
bit
cool.
after this.
That's cool. But
Thanks a lot, guys. I got to
yeah,
run.
thank you, man. For those that do want to do anything after this or whatever, T Dog, where you suggest we farm now? What's going on?